All right, I just wanted to make a quick video just kind of going over my grocery run that I usually make when I'm out on trips. I'm usually traveling in the morning. I try to get to my destination within the afternoon and then check in and get all settled in and then usually go to the grocery store. For this trip and all my trips, I mainly am looking for in my hotel room if it actually has a refrigerator. If it does, then I know what I'm going to get at the grocery stores. And if it doesn't, then I also know what I'm going to get at the grocery stores. Luckily for this one, we did have a refrigerator. So the grocery trip was pretty standard for what I do. So let's go through everything that I got here. We'll start with fruits. Obviously, bananas are great. I have oranges, apples. With my apples, I always like to eat peanut butter. So I always get the peanut butter there. For bread, it's sourdough bread. Really, really good with butter. So I always get the butter here. For lunches every day, I like these ready-made, like the tuna starter packets that have everything, some crackers, some tuna in there. So I usually do one for each lunch a day that I'm here. Just because it's kind of a side snack, I usually do these ramens. These are really, really good. For these ones, I use my electric kettle that I showed off a little bit earlier. Just boil some water, pour it in, let it sit, and then it makes it. Same thing with minute rice. Do the same thing. Boil water, put it into the container that I do my my oatmeal in the morning as well, and then just make some rice and then have my whatever protein I have. For breakfasts, I'm usually doing the oats with protein. The Kodiak ones are pretty decent. I like this far more than I like the packet ones. The packet ones always have just a crazy amount of sugar in them. So I like opting for this one. Make it in my little oatmeal maker thing, and then add in some honey for breakfast sometimes, and for just good protein real quick, hard-boiled eggs. Unfortunately, like, these ones are probably the best tasting ones out of all of them, but they still never taste very good. But I get them just because they're very convenient. I go for chicken all the time. Usually if I'm in the deli, I'll try to get like the full chicken breasts that they have already pre-cooked. They didn't have that here, but they did have the shredded chicken, so that's what I picked up, a couple of these guys, and then I'll just eat them with whatever I have. I like potato salad, macaroni salad, something like that. In this case, I'm also doing some chicken for dinners with white rice, and then I have some sauce that I'll just toss on there. I'm also trying to track as much protein as I possibly can get. So that's why I'm adding in whey protein as well, just to supplement what I'm not getting from the tuna, excuse me, and then from the oats and eggs that I'm not getting. Other than that, coffee. I always have to have coffee. Like I said before, I'm making it in my French press, just using the hot water. And final thing is, just for me, I just like a little bit of bubbly water, so I went with that. So yeah, that was, that's kind of mainly what I stick with. There's changes here and there, and then especially if there's no fridge, that really changes things. It makes the meals a little more bland because I don't have chicken, I don't have anything that I can keep cold. But maybe I'll do a video later on a place, if I'm in a place where I don't have a fridge, and then you can kind of see what the differences is there. So I just want to make this quick video. Hopefully you found it somewhat interesting, but yeah, I'll catch you guys later.